EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the New England Patriots.
Please welcome your 2027.
On the visitor's sideline, there is the Giants head coach. His team coming into play at 1-3 in the early going. On the other side, the head coach of the Patriots. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. Special Teams has come up with the recovery.
Recovered by the Patriots.
What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Henderson. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Now, May. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Patriots. His 4th TD grab of the season. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Mike, this is a big boy game, and sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between a win and a loss. And I think if you asked him, he'd be the first one to say, listen, my performance last week was not good enough. I have to make better decisions. I have to be more careful with the ball and where I put it. So his ability to improve from last week's game, both in production and decision-making, is probably the #1 storyline to follow heading into today's game.
First down, New York.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And it's a short pick up to about the 42. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
Brings up second and 9.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
for the Giants.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Patriots offense ready to get going with their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses...
And he's in! Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Patriots extend their advantage to 13-0.
Giants nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This is taken in at the goal line. Woo! Yeah! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Giants offense ready for their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. 3rd down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
For the Giants.
This returnable with Palmer. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Flushed to his left. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Throws here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there.
2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down. Toss. Henderson heading right. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
So after 1, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On first down, they go back to Henderson. He'll get about 2. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here goes throw. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Patriots.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Giants.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Nick Cross will bring him down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Tracy. And he will get into the end zone. Tracy, touchdown, New York. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, here's May. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
21 yards. That's another Patriots.
Maynard on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, what's that? 5.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 43 yards away. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins in Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Bengals. And it's the Raiders quarterback. He connects on a 19-yard touchdown pass. The Raiders with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And here's the Bills wideout. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. This one's at halftime with the Bills trying to get back over 500 in the early parts of the season. They lead at the break. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Shedeur Sanders. He's going to scramble here and take it in. 13 yards away, he houses it. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Browns lead it by a touchdown at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He gets free. Go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. And his second touchdown of the game. This one, number 7 on the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
May gonna look to throw. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense. And their running back set to go once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. To throw here to begin the drive. He's got his man, that's Slayton, and he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
On the give, it's Tracy, and he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he will have a Giants first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 50-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Giants, first down. First and 10.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
And the Giants first down.
Now, faking the give. That is caught side of the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
Giants 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Marcus Jones now to return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Again, it's Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Once more, it's Henderson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
To throw now, May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's a...
That ball hard. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Giants 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Sky toward the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Teron Blank. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, set. Hey, what's...
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. Hey.
To throw is Med. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
He'll look to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
10 yards on the play. And the Giants first.
They'll look to throw yet again. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 more yards. That's another Giants first down.
They'll look to throw again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Back to the air one more time. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And the Giants first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Giants back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the handoff, it's Harris. The Giants can call their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
They'll run with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, New England. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Giants 21.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. The backfield empty here for third and 2.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That one on target to Moore. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
A gain of 15. First down.
There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
That's another Giants first down.
Now here comes the spike, and they stop it with exactly 50 seconds on the clock. Another shot from the one on second and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And now it's third and goal.
On the set. Let's go now. Round ball leading.
Now faking the give, and he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
It's fourth down and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a